dig, welcome to the show. I'm glad everybody got their popcorn, yo. You paid a lot for it, so eat it kinda slow. And if you snuck in food, it's cool, don't leave it on the floor. See everybody watching, trying to see what we about. Just keep your voices down when the lights go out. Turn your cell phones off, Joe. And if you got kids, we'll try to keep them quiet till after the main event. What you are about to experience is this pure, unadulterated talent mixed with finesse. And I ain't saying it's the best, but until you can do better, that won't even get addressed. It's a Chi-Town fresh, return to the sound that you used to love best. So let your hair down and relieve that stress, yo. Welcome to the Damo Show, ladies. Woo! Okay. So beautiful. What else? I know you do. I know you do. Yeah. All right. Take me on, fellas. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. We all in the building? Mr. Crush, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Mr. J. Willow, we in the building?
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Damo Show. I am the host, Mr. Damo. I had this little cool rhyme I was going to say, but now that I think about it, after introducing it, it's going to be weird. But fuck it, I'm going to say it anyway. It was actually the beginning of my song. It was like, Damo, never been a lame-o. Keep your woman wet, Joe. She may need a raincoat. What's up? You don't like that?
Wow.
No, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not. That's not. Damn, I gotta work on it. I'm gonna work on it. I go to. I think we just go back to the
raincoat. The raincoat got me.
You don't like that? Keep your woman wet, Joe. She may need a raincoat. Nah. No. Nah. Okay. All right. Well, fine. I know I probably offended people with that one too. See what I'm saying? She may need a poncho. What's up? No?
Okay.
All right. That's cool.
Tell me what you find sexy.
Hey man, I just was trying to get it in, trying to change and innovate. But I want to welcome America to the Damo Show on Phone Fantasy Radio. Want you all to be a part of it and be a part of the conversation. I'm trying to memorize the number so she don't get mad at me. But you want to call in and be a part? 805-830-8320. Call up and press 4. Is it?
1, sir.
1. That's what I said. I said 1. You hear 1? So you call up and press 1.
You're calling the wrong extension.
Call up and press 1, and you can be a part of the show. Join the discussion. Definitely want people to talk to. If I piss people off, I'm trying to, man. Holler at me. Argue with me. What's up? And with that, being said, I was trying to practice my little disclaimer too, but it ended up being kind of whack. It was going to be like, the views of this show are not an expression of Phone Fantasy Radio, but more or less an expression of me. And if I offend you, fuck it. There's other worse shit going on in the world. What you think? No?
Right.
No? Okay. Well, see, I was trying. I'm working on it.
I mean, that could work. It could work.
No, it can't.
I thought it was cool, but
it's possible.
No, it can't. Stop egging him on.
All right.
Stop being it.
All right, so
instigator.
Instigator, right. All right, we're back. Let's see. So today, March 11th, 2015. Let's see.
It's March.
Even talking about today. Ain't that crazy, my dude? Like,
it's 11 days in.
What's up? Man, once I turned 18, life just was like, phew, that's it, 50, yeah.
I'm still 18, though.
You still 18?
Right.
Yeah.
Shit, I wish. All right, let's see what the knees say in a little while. Knees started to get older. Yeah. All right. So I kind of had a question, and I'm going to tell you what I want to deal with today, and I wanted people to be a part of it, so we're going to try to see, can we get some people to call in and join, and if not, fuck it, man, I'll talk to y'all. Y'all my peoples.
since the last time I talked about let me take.
I'm gonna not use the headphones. I think I'm getting some. All right, so last time
you cooking?
Complex. Huh?
You cooking something?
Me? No. Oh.
Really?
What you cooking, Jay?
Y'all
That's Jay. You cooking something?
Y'all building a box? Y'all building a box?
I'm not. I think that's Jay. All right. But look, though, last time I guess we were talking about, let me see, the Cinderella complex, right? And I got some people heated. Apparently, people's getting mad at me because it sounded like a one-sided conversation. So I guess I wanted to start off with that, but I'm not going to even get back into it. I want to get into this new thing this week. Well, we basically discussed sexual expectations, man, because I always hear a lot of ladies complain, and it's something me and you was kind of talking about, but, like, ladies always be complaining about guys not, they always just want to have sex with them, and they always just want to do this and do that. But then when it comes to the actual sex part, I've heard complaints, and I've heard, or dudes, they want to talk all this shit, and then, the dude just coming in 2 and 3 minutes, and, they want to just, sex, but then they want to do that. And then I've also heard women or guys say, well, I do all this trying to get her and blah, 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 but all she do is lay her lazy ass down on the bed and want me to do all the work.
Exactly.
So I was kind of like, I just wanted to see, from a simple standpoint, who's better, like, who's worse, or somebody could call up and give some examples, and we could just discuss that. What's up? Like, who's putting it down in the bedroom? Since everybody all horny all the time, and everybody want to talk sex all the time. The hip dick size is this, and you got to eat the booty of that.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start by saying that we need to stop lying as a whole. There's too many lies going back and forth.
Preach.
The lies is what's dragging us down as a peoples. Our peoples as one. And I think, I'm gonna go ahead and say that women need to stop lying. You need to stop with the hubbubbery and the foolishness about the sex game. Half the time, females be pillow princesses anyway. Yeah, I said it.
So you say the women be just basically talking shit?
Because the way I see it, as a man, 70-30, we give, females receive. Right? I'm making sense? I'm not making sense? Hello?
I mean, you mad silent. I want to know what you were saying, too. I want to hear what she's saying. Like, she said, what? I want to hear the what part. I want to hear that.
I was trying to... Everybody can hear me, though?
Yeah, we can hear you. I want you to finish your thought.
All right. What I was saying was that if the man gives for majority time and the females receives, the person giving most likely is doing most of the work because we're giving. You guys are receiving. So all this, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to rock your world, and I'm going to do this, and we're going to have this, and then I'm going to do this, that's dead to me. Because 9 times out of 10, when the door closes, the conversation changes. So I just think that the lying needs to stop from the top. If everybody just goes into it with low expectations, it will be the greatest experience ever. That's how I feel. Low expectations.
Did you just say,
that's
low expectations?
Yes. Why would you say, this is going to be the greatest, I'm about to do everything, and then nothing happens? So now everybody mad. If you go in thinking that nothing going to happen and then everything happens, we all win.
I guess.
What you think about that?
Under-promise and over-perform.
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't have a...
I don't have a rebuttal.
You don't have a rebuttal about that expectation? Now, mind you, this is I hate to say it because there's 2 guys on the line, everything we're gonna say is like, oh, women is this and women is that and women is this and blah 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 and women are that and women are that. So I guess without that cross opinion, it's gonna just sound like we women bashing. But since nobody's calling up, I don't mind bashing women on my show. I'm joking. That is a joke. I don't want to bash women. No, I'm just joking. But I just mean in general, like you always hear women always talking about his size ain't this and his size ain't that, and he want to do it for 5 minutes and blah 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 blah. But women don't really be all on that either. I mean, unless somebody call up defend it, I'm right. We can move on. Fuck it, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
But
right, wait, we got a but.
5 minutes. I'm just saying. You say 5 minutes, right? Now, maybe the women's area is just so pleasing that 5 minutes sufficed. It did us justice. So in 5 minutes, a lot can happen. A lot can happen, and the record for the fastest mile is like 4 minutes and 20-some seconds. So you can run a whole mile in 5 minutes. That's a lot.
Oh. Okay.
I hate to laugh, but that's funny.
But I'm just saying, what if the 5 minutes is so
it's funny because you're like, that's 5 minutes.
That's all you need.
You're like, that's 5 minutes of magic, baby. Like, you can run a mile in this time. We can set records in 5 minutes.
I'm saying, I heard from sources that if you're having sex for hours and hours and hours, that means it's not good. That's what I heard.
Okay. I mean, and what about you, Chris? You want hours worth of sex? Like, you want sex from 10 to 5?
No, I don't. I can't even last that long. I'm drying up.
I mean, at some point
you gotta look for the lube.
I'm like, at some point you got shit to do, right?
I got stuff to do, man. Phone, fancy radio calling me. Gotta check my email.
Something. Yeah, go to work.
I mean, I agree.
And
I agree with Jay to an extent. I know it takes women a tad bit longer than 5 minutes, but that's not true neither, because even though you're giving and receiving for a woman, it starts before the intercourse, and we touched this a tad bit last week when we were just talking about expectations in general in relationship. You try to rush through it, but if you've done your game right, the sex started when y'all was either on the phone.
Oh, touche. I like that.
Yeah,
that makes sense though. That does make sense.
80% of sex is mental, and the giving and receiving is mental. But if you're somebody like Dane, who analyzes everything, it just he analyzes everything.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Nipples.
Nah, I have been known to get to the damn point. Yeah, like all this whole turn me on, baby, call me, whisper in my ear, touch on my nose. Look, shut up, bend over. It's just, but that's just me. I just kind of.
But sometimes,
a lot of guys get that. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
go ahead. You say sometimes what?
Sorry.
Go
ahead, Jay. My bad. We all cut you off. You were saying sometimes.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna say that goes hand in hand with when you're talking about the whole sexual experience. Like you can't just jump right into it, because a lot of females don't get turned on by that. And then you're gonna have the dry, and then if it's dry, that's no fun.
Ooh, that's not right. That friction do not work.
It don't.
That friction do not work. Feel like rug burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. That was painful. Wait, literally and figuratively.
Dame over here jumping to the point all the time.
Exactly.
No, we were talking about it the other day, and I was like, I don't want to spend 3 hours trying to get turned on. It's like, I'll be turned on if you just take your damn shirt off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need that. I get bored by that time.
Are you a spitter? Are you a spitter?
What? Do I spit?
Are you a spitter?
Outside?
Yeah. You spit on it and then slide in it.
That's unnecessary. Like, all right, I don't know. Like, all right, I have a different. This is why I say I'm different with stuff. Like, I have never had that problem to where a woman wasn't wet. Boom. Number two, it's always lube. You don't need my mouth spit on you. Like, it's lube. We just lube that right over.
No.
Boom, lube that.
No. You know what's horrible? That warming lube. That's ridiculous. But
yeah,
you perform oral sex, Dame.
Mm-hmm.
You perform oral sex on women?
You said, do I perform oral sex?
Perform oral sex.
Of course.
The world wants to know, Dame.
I just said, of course. I have no problem with that. Yes.
So
I've been known to orally sexual please, lady. Before or after, I don't know. Both.
You don't know when you do it?
No, I said, wow. The delay is fucking this up, man. Look, I said before, after, during, whatever. Like, I go in. I like my share of vagina.
But you just said you want to get straight to the point.
Right.
Well, yeah, but that may be the point.
The Tims are
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying I'd rather. Am I on speaker, bro? No speaker. All I'm saying is, if you like, I just rather get to that then. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta caress my ear and rub my nipple and, you know what I'm saying, massage the back of my neck and touch my toes. Just get naked. I just go that, like, come on, let's go. I just don't need all, like, you don't need to get a feather and rub it down the back of my neck. And, I ain't got time for all that. Because I get bored, and I'm like, this bitch got a feather? That's what I be thinking.
Got ADD. Yeah, that's what it is. Attention deficit disorder. That's what that is.
I mean, if it gets...
Shout out to Fat Kia in the chat room. She says she don't think sex is mental. It's all physical. It's only mental play to get with the person to have sex. And she said she don't like the warm and lube either.
You said that's Fat Kia?
Her name is Fat Kia. Yes.
Well, Fat Kia, I'm sorry to tell you, but you wrong if you don't think it's mental. It's a mental game. It's part of the mental game, and then it spills over into the physical aspect.
And then it spills over.
Yeah. Can't agree with Fat Kia.
Because I imagine Dane without a shirt right now.
What?
Ooh, get it.
Hey, well, the shit ain't that pretty. I'm just saying. We can dead that imagination.
That's all right.
Now,
I got baby oil. Baby oil make everything look pretty. I think that's why you're
but see, like, all of that, I'll be honest. If we was about to get into it, and instead of just getting into it, you went to grab some baby oil, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, what the fuck you doing?
Oh.
I thought we was about to get into it. You're like, no, I'm about to get the oil.
Your
what?
I don't
need imagination. I'm horny. Like,
okay.
You need some imagination, bro.
You do. Because you never scratch that itch. You'll never. It's like you'll never be satisfied. Like, I can never satisfy you.
If Dane was in the porno, it'll be a 5-minute movie.
No, it won't. It'll just no. But that's why I like black porn, because black porn just start with she get naked, dick sucking. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't got to. I don't need a plot. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to. I'm here to fix the pipes. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to. I'm here to fix the pipes. I heard you got a leak I'm trying to fix, and if I just put out this wrench, I like the way, fuck all of this. Let's get to the bone, chicka, boom. Like, come on, I fast forward all that shit. Y'all playing.
Oh, boy.
We are black people. We already horny. Let's go.
Yeah, but she had this fantasy
but that's just me.
About you coming in with your tool belt on.
Look,
you so
the way I feel, if we about to fuck, ain't no fantasy. You're here. What fantasy?
Yo, wait, real quick. You'll be surprised the level of freakiness you could bring out of a woman if you just did some extra things.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you.
I mean, and it's not even extra stuff. It's normal stuff. Before you get undressed, you rub your hand down her arm. Shit like that. You know, like, are you a kisser?
But all I'm saying is I will give 5 minutes to fantasy. and then the rest of the hour or whatever to the rest of the hour. Like, that's
not. I'm gonna dry up, especially if you ain't doing it right. Yeah.
But that's the thing. What if you are doing it right, and we could what if it was possible to fast forward from the fantasy, and then just straight get to the getting, and then when you get to the getting, it's dope.
No.
I'm just imagine a world.
I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm trying to imagine just getting into a different moment.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine a world where that is unnecessary.
You pulled it out and put it in your mouth. But that was part of the fantasy. Before you even get the door
everybody got a different
unlocked,
fantasy.
I came in.
All I'm saying is everybody got different fantasy.
Yeah, that's true.
If the fantasy has to do with putting it out and putting it in your mouth, or you get naked and putting it in my mouth, whatever the fuck, then that's cool. I'm down with that fantasy. Hey, fantasy, high five, check that off. Boom, fantasy approved, whatever. But if the fantasy is we gonna set up these bottles of lotion and then take every piece of lotion from the side, and then once it's like, what the fuck? Like, why? What does all of this have to do with it? No, what that?
I had a tired evening.
But I'm also
listen, man. You got let your imagination run a little wild, and then the expectations of your sexual encounters may increase indubitously.
That was a whole lot of big words for shut the hell up. I disagree.
Can I jump in here for a second, guys? That Kia said she wants to know who's who. She came in late. So she wants to know who's who. She's just listening. So Dame.
Okay.
Is the
Word, I gotta
5 minute.
practice this. Thank you, Fat Kid. My name is Damo. This is my show. So do I gotta say it? Okay. You are now in tune to the Damo Show, live on Foreign Fantasy Radio. Thank you, Fat Kid, for coming through. And I'm Damo, the guy with the light, annoying voice. That's me. My man to the other side of me is Jay Willer. Say what's up, Jay Willer.
Yeah. My name is Jay Willer. I am a Scorpio. I am 5'9", 5'10", with Tim's on, approximately 165. I do enjoy long walks on a beach. I'm just an all-around cool guy, Fat Kid,
That's what's up. So we got Jay Willer, and I'm pretty sure you already know who the producer of the show is, Mr. Crush Hearts. That's
yeah.
Oh, me and Kia know each other very well.
Okay. Wait.
She said she can go
wait a minute. No. We're not just gonna go over the fact that y'all know each other very well.
Why not?
You said very well.
Yes, very well.
How well? Okay.
Very well. Ain't no other well.
All right.
How well is very?
Anyway,
now.
She said she can go a few hours, and it's great.
A few hours? So you just watch a movie?
Yeah. Call in.
No, I agree. Call in. Y'all with all that old scared. I'm scared to call up stuff. But nah, man. A few hours I think is cool. It ain't necessary every time, but yeah, a few hours is dope.
No, it's not necessary every time. However, it gotta be
like you gotta go to work.
Stroking. It gotta be something else. You can't tell me for a few hours you're just gonna be stroking. Nigga, your back gonna hurt. I don't care how healthy you are.
Yeah, of course.
Everything is gonna hurt.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, but anything you do consistently for 2 hours is gonna hurt. Shit.
I'm older than that. I got bad knees.
Anything you do. You write a paper for 2 hours straight, your wrist gonna hurt.
Right.
Exactly.
So you gotta break it up.
Exactly. Yeah. But I ain't gonna break it up with the feather game.
Why not?
I'm cool with
fun. Let me get some chocolate. Write my name all on your chest.
All right. Okay, she's getting all sensual now.
You see it. Yeah, see? And I'll be see, I want to tell this, but she ain't listening, so I ain't going to tell her. I'm going to tell you our situation. Because you already know I'm the wrong, you already know I'm the wrong person for some shit like that to happen. I'm the wrong person. So one time, she'll be pissed if she heard this. Whatever. I don't care. I'll go in. One of my ex-girlfriends a long, long, long time ago. It was my birthday. We got a hotel room. And she was like, I got a surprise for you. And I'm like, cool. She going to just go in the bathroom, come out naked. I'm good. No, that wasn't her surprise. I was pissed. Her surprise was she was gonna get naked and cover her body in whipped cream.
Oh.
So, all right, now mind you, once again, okay, I'll just tell you the other part. The other part was she had me handcuffed to the goddamn bed. Now, grown ass man.
I like her.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you. We went in. So she was like, I'm handcuff you to the bed. I'm like, all right, cool. Just one hand, because if I got to knock you out, I got to have my other one free. So she handcuffed me to the bed, and then she goes to the bathroom. I'm mad. I'm like, damn, what's all this? It's taking too long. Like, just come your ass out naked. What's up? I'm good. I'm already horny. Like, you got me to the bed, dick out. I'm horny. Let's go. She comes out with whipped cream completely on her body, nipples and all this shit. And I'm like, okay, that's what's up. It's whipped cream. Now, the realistic part in my head, I'm like, yo, that's cream and it's cold and your body's warm. That's going to leak soon. I promise you, she walked out of the bathroom. The shit was there for like 10 seconds. It was like, oh, that's cute whipped cream. 10 seconds later, oh, it's running down my body. Oh, God, why did I do this? I was like, I don't know. Who does that? Now you all fucking sticky and shit. I can't help you because I'm tied to a fucking bed. Like, this is retarded. Like, shit. So you know what I'm saying? So she's like, I gotta get it off. It's dripping to the floor. We gotta pay for the room. I'm like, see, that's why I told you not to do this. What are you thinking? Just fuck me.
You see,
doing it wrong.
She watched the porno and she got an idea, but she didn't take into consideration all the variables that had to happen. So she was a rookie. She didn't calculate, the temperature distribution for the whipped cream.
Bruh, I'm telling you, I done had so many, I think, and maybe that's what it is. I done had so many bad experiences. Like, I was on some idle girl, I'm going to go down on you, whatever, cool, I'm going to get this strawberry syrup. Oh, boom, strawberry syrup. Well, that sounds really cool until your whole face is covered in strawberry fucking syrup. And then it's all sticky and shit. And then you stick to the sheets, and then you're like, oh, God, I'm choking because this fucking strawberry syrup smashed on my face. Like, what the fuck? I didn't ask for that. Like, that was not what I was trying to do. Really? Now I got to go wash my face. I got strawberry syrup in my mustache and shit, my hair and all this. What the fuck? No, let's just
You got to go shampoo
what are
your
you
face.
doing?
You see,
at
that point in time, you was a rookie as well, my friend. You didn't take into consideration the stickiness of the strawberry syrup. You have to take into consider everything,
Okay.
That's why now I'm like, fuck all that. Like, just get naked. Like, come on.
Let's get away from food. Let me ask
Goddamn candles. You ever try candle wax? That shit fucking burns.
No,
Ouch.
No.
Nigga, ouch.
I don't do pain.
Nigga, right. See, that's what I'm saying. Everyone talk fantasy until you really in the situation where you having a fucked up fantasy. Your fantasy is now a nightmare.
No, the bondage is working. She could have blindfolded you. The feather work, the paddle work, the flogger work.
As a young African American male in this country,
get some ice?
I don't like being handcuffed to nothing. That's
then don't
not
be
a good
handcuffed.
feeling.
You don't have to be handcuffed.
I don't want to be
handcuffing.
tied. I don't want to be zip tied. I don't want nothing tied around my wrist. That is not a comfortable feeling.
I did that. Zip tie is fun. I did that though. Anyway, we got Fat Kia laughing. She said that's an example of thinking too much. Oh, She has no voice. Aw, feel better. So that's how.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's why she didn't call up.
Yeah.
That's cool.
She said, "Y'all hilarious."
Thanks for the fries, bro.
Oh,
Fat Kia, if you get some Theraflu with some honey, voice would be on point.
Theraflu? I know about the honey and lemon. The honey by itself.
Yeah.
It wets your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, the honey by itself. Okay, and nobody told you to put syrup down there. You should have just put it on her nipples. You did too much.
What?
Mm-hmm.
She did that shit. I ain't not gonna do that.
Your face.
Oh, yeah, you supposed to put it on her nipples.
No, I put no. I put it I put it on her. On her down there.
I know. That's too much work.
Well, I mean, ain't no instruction book.
What about ice?
It's cold.
No, ice works.
Exactly.
No, ice works.
Ice works. Yes.
Ice does
500
work.
points
ice
today,
is dope. Okay, I'm lying.
Ooh,
I've done that.
points for me,
I can't even front act like I did it, and I can't. Okay. Yeah, you got points. Whatever. No, but no. I can't front, man. The ice shit works. That's real. It's just cold and it gets wet, and then if you fuck up, you got a wet sheet now. You ain't even did nothing.
So let me ask you. We were talking about being tied up. You came in.
Do I like being tied up?
You bent over. She's on all fours. You got the stroke going. Do you grab her hands and pull them to the back, or you're not focused on that?
You said, can you just repeat that for 1 second?
Okay.
I kind of like how that sounded.
Got her bent over, right? You slide it in. She loses her breath, because, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're stroking, do you grab her arms to the back?
How she stroking? Do I grab her arm and put it back? Am I?
Yeah, grab her by her wrist.
This how hard this visual shit is for me. It's almost like I want you to like give me a demonstration. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't really do the whole.
And they grab your wrist.
You gotta understand. That's a lot of shit I gotta imagine.
Really? That's whack.
I'm just trying to tell you, like you said from the beginning, but you said from the beginning that I think too much, and that's really my problem. Like that's why, for me, it just be easy to get drunk and just be like, hey, whatever you want to do, baby.
Oh no, that's whack. Put that in freezer.
That's what you say. But when I let you tie me up and smack me on the ass with and then this and that, then you be like, oh, he's a rider, baby. Yeah, 'cause I'm drunk. I'm willing to do whatever.
Terrible.
Anywho.
Terrible.
Yes, I like that. She says she likes to be choked.
Whoa.
Oh shit! I'm not reading the.
She says Feathers can't do anything but start laughing.
Can we find out what her sign is, please? What is her
What's
sign?
What's your sign, Kia? I forget. Virgo, I think. Right, Kia? Virgo?
She's
September?
a Virgo?
Leo? Virgo? Libra? In that area. Or I could be way off. But I think it's... So
Kia likes to be choked. Kia different. She real
I like
different.
No, that choking is awesome. But, gotta know how to do it.
I'm gonna take a 3-second, like a 1 minute break. So it's just you and Jay Willa for 1 second. I gotta set up the computer and shit so we can see the chat. So I'm gonna be on for like 1 minute.
We don't want to talk to you anyway.
Right? We don't talk to you. You don't even use your imagination. Anyway, Jay Willa, back to the choking. You be choking?
Back to the choking.
Choking bitches out?
Do I choke bitches out? That is a great way to pose it. No, I do not choke bitches out. I have, went there, but I think it's kind of weird to me. This is a little too weird. I don't know.
What's weird?
Choking. The whole choking aspect. I mean, it's cool to do, and as a guy, that bumps us up 20 points. Like we are hype after that, because now we're like, listen, I could choke this girl, I could do that.
But that's the same thing as putting your arms to the back. Right, I knew it was in September. She's a Virgo Libra. September 21st.
That's a hybrid.
I'm a Scorpio. Yeah.
I'm a Scorpio too. I have a feeling you was a Scorpio. I knew it.
How did you have a feeling?
I didn't know, because you over here talking about you enjoy being choked. Only the freakiest of the freaky people like that.
I do like being choked. I like my hands pulled to the back. I like my ass slapped, pull my hair, only if I have it in braids. Because if it's a weave, you got to pay for that shit afterwards.
Hair weave killer. Hair weave killer.
I like that. I want you to take my legs and put it this way. Yeah, I want to do all that. Put your nipple in my mouth. I want you to put your finger in my mouth.
Oh, okay. Here we go now. Here we go.
I like teabagging. I like to be teabagged. Yeah.
Now, just really quick, is this an expectation? Like, do you expect this? If this didn't happen, would you enjoy your sexual encounter?
Honestly, not fully.
How is this possible?
Not fully. It's not an expectation because guys don't do it. It really is an expectation because guys don't do it. They're not built like that. Like, you have to be a confident, dominant person, aggressive in sex, and a lot of times they aren't. They talk a lot of shit. It's just it's like a mask.
Enjoy it.
Huh? It's not fulfilling. It's not satisfying. I'm not saying I don't enjoy it. You do enjoy it, but it's not as satisfying as if a person was to do all that. Yeah. And I'm a big girl. So I'm out of breath, you out of breath. That's good sex. Let's go for round 2. Sometimes, it don't work like that.
Wait. Speaking of the round 2 conversation, because this could be we could do some groundbreaking stuff right now with this round 2 situation. Now, when round 1 is finished, how many minutes thereafter should be the wait until round 2 starts?
Oh, that just depends on the person. It depends on how good round 1 is. If you did everything right in round 1, you got a long wait. Mm-hmm. But if she feels unsatisfied, you got to do it quickly because she feel like she ain't get her nut off. Actually, I think that's what it'd be for me. If I don't feel like you gave me the full attention that I gave you, and sometimes people forget that men was waiting, like that foreplay that we did, all that, like that was a wait for him. So when he comes at 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds, you got to make up for that. So it's not like you got to get in where you fit in type situation. Like, it's not always on them. So if you just laying there, then you're not going to do it. Sometimes you got to be aggressive, and he don't even know that you're being aggressive. That's why I think doggy style is
Wait a minute. Wait. What was that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm taking over, but he don't know I'm taking over. He still think he's in control because he's behind me. Right?
I'm back. This is crazy.
His Tim's on. He got the knees bent, and he just know that he's doing something. But technically, I'm riding you, so I'm in control. I'm just saying.
You see me speechless over here, right?
Hi, Dave. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back. Look what happens when I go away. Golly. Damn. I wasn't listening. I just was. Man,
she said after a few hours, she's going to sleep. I know that's right.
Damn. So.
Yeah, Dan, welcome back.
I don't know. I'm kind of speechless. If you notice, there's like nothing to say. It's like, oh, okay.
I'm just saying, there are certain ways of who's in control. I think that's what the expectations is. Like, if he's not stroking it as good as he think he is, then as a woman or the receiver, you got to change the dynamics of the game. If he doesn't know to pull my hands to the back, then, nigga, I have to grab you because I want my hands pulled back there. So
I ask, okay, so let me flip it for a second.
Go ahead.
Do you think that it's possible for a man to be too freaky or do too much? Or,
yes.
You're like, whoa, yes. I don't do that.
Well, what is too much then?
I don't do anal licking. I'm not tossing your salad.
No.
My heart hurt when a grown-ass man put his legs up in the air. My heart hurt when he did that.
This topic needs to be touched on. Because I think that all light-skinned men have ruined the world with this nasty phenomenon that's happening now. I blame the light-skinned men. What the hell and where the hell did this come from? That all this ass eating and booty licking is now being televised and publicized on radio shows and
gotta eat the booty like groceries.
It's terrible. We're not touching nobody's booty, and booty is not groceries. Like, no. When did this happen?
I don't know. But my heart hurt when he did that. It wasn't even that. I'm going to say
wait. Hold on. Real quick. I just got to understand what you're saying. So you said your heart hurt when he did that to you, or he was like, hey, lick my booty?
No. My heart hurt when this man I was giving him head, and he was enjoying it so much.
Okay.
His legs went up. He did a position I'm supposed to be in, and that threw me off. Like,
was he light skinned?
You're not. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. I'm not even gonna say that.
Damn, he was dark skinned.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah,
God,
he did that. He had everything right. He had the Timbs on, girl. He had the Timbs on. Everything was going right.
Wait. My man had his legs up. He had his legs up with Timbs on, though? Wait, so you butt naked with Timbs on and you put your legs up?
That's
See what I'm saying?
Well, that's a workout because Timbs is like 5 pounds each, so he doing leg lifts.
He had the strongest legs on the planet, apparently.
And then your hairy ass is in my face, and he goes, what happened? And I'm like, I'm done.
Nah, that's no.
I'm done.
He should be shot twice.
So my man had both of his legs up with Tim's on. I'm bugging. That's a visual I don't even want to think about.
Shot twice.
Yeah. And he got upset. Ooh, I was every kind of bitch in the book.
What?
Ooh. You need to tell everybody to call in. 805-830-8320.
What?
That's all.
What?
I was telling you to tell people to call in. Press 1.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah, call up. Anybody, please. Holla, join into the conversation. 805-830-8320. You can be a part of it, man. We ain't going to say nothing crazy. I'm lying. But, the point is just call up and be a part of the discussion because we would like to hear from people, anybody who maybe even have experiences. Like, are you a woman that has been having sex with a man and he put his legs up? What the fuck?
Shut up.
No.
If you are a guy.
Fact Kia is saying that she was with a guy and the guy wanted her on her back and her feet in his face and she was supposed to wiggle her toes as fast as she could. What the hell?
Yeah.
Wait,
what kind of
wait, we gotta let that one ride. Wait, let that one ride for a second. Wait.
He
was light skinned, Fat Kia? Was he light skinned?
That's light skinned shit.
There's like a minute delay.
Because that's a light skin trend. It has to be a light skin trend because I don't see dark skinned guys doing this. I just can't.
Right. I was thinking that too, Kia. I was like, I'm good, sir. I'm done. I got dressed. I was like, I'm good.
What time is it? Well, people do have their fetishes. Like, I think certain fetishes are weirder than other ones, obviously, but like I know guys that like women to just put their feet on his chest.
Yeah, I had
like,
a couple of guys.
It's fucking strange, my dude. Like, feet on your chest.
My nose open.
Yeah, like people really like weird stuff, So I can't really trip on that. That's
how I got my name.
Because
of a fetish.
What happened?
That's how I got my name.
How'd you get LaCrush?
Yeah.
How'd you get the name? This is good. I never heard this.
Face sitter. I'm a face sitter. I'm a face sitter.
Oh, so you crush the crush is crushing somebody's face.
Yeah. LaCrush faces sound cute. So I use LaCrush hearts.
That was the name? LaCrush faces? Wow,
but it didn't sound
the
cute.
things you learn.
So now it's LaCrush hearts.
LaCrush faces.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. I am now going to call you something else.
No, you ain't. You going to call me LaCrush heart. You ain't going to call me nothing else.
My name is like
heart.
LKH. No, I'm just fucking with you.
No. You can call me Boo.
I'm really just fucking with you.
That's it.
I'm just, you be trying to slick that in there, boy. She be trying to get you. You better watch out, Jay. She gonna get you, man.
What you say?
Cuz be thinking she's slick. Cuz be thinking she's slick. Like, no, but, okay. No, that's interesting.
He was
I didn't know that's how you got the name.
So, Jay Willer, I don't know. That's 2 times in a row.
Brown skin.
He's clearly brown skin. Well, yeah, I'm brown skin. Yeah. It's 2 different things. That's interesting, though. I didn't know that's how you got the name.
That's brown skin.
Yeah, the crush face.
Wait, all right.
So can never mind.
Ooh, so this guy called me, and he was like, he wanted to get popping, and we used a zip tie, and he just wanted me to sit on him. and just sit.
Wait, pause. One second. What was the zip tie for?
To tie his arms up, his wrist.
With zip tie?
Tie to the, tie his arms up.
Wow, that's crazy.
You see,
Look to me.
I'm telling you that hand tying thing is just so uncomfortable. It really is uncomfortable, and
it really is.
I'm telling you,
it's a tool. You just don't know how to use it.
But I do hear that like a lot of women's fantasy is to be like taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? To be like submissive and completely give up everything to and have some guy completely dominate her. Like I've heard that. That's a fantasy that I hear from a lot of women.
No,
but
I'm
a
not
guy though,
everything.
Oh, you don't like that?
I do.
You couldn't relinquish. I just want to say the word because I just learned the word. You couldn't relinquish sexual control.
But I'm not. I'm really not. You may think that I am, but I'm really not.
That sounds like a Maury topic. Do you like to relinquish sexual control?
You're really not. If you know what you're doing, you're really not. Just because my hands are tied up or I'm blindfolded don't mean I'm not in control.
Hey, LaCrush,
listen.
If your hands are tied up, you are not in control of that situation.
I am, though. I am,
though,
because if my hands are tied, I already explained it.
How are you in control in a situation?
I'm not going to.
How are you?
I've already explained it. I've already explained it. I already gave you a perfect example.
I wasn't there. So how do you?
Yeah, he was. It was the first thing
but I mean, like, how okay, my bad. I missed it. But how are you relinquishing control? If like I keep saying relinquish, I just really like that word. How are you in control when you're tied up? Because you started it, you kicked it off.
Huh?
Because you kicked it off.
No, you don't kick it off.
I mean, okay.
It's like other
ways.
It's other ways.
You see why I don't do all of this shit? Like, this sounds so fucking complicated. Like, it's a rule book on how to tie someone up. Okay, go ahead.
Let me just tell you. My hands are tied up, and say they're behind me. You got them handcuffed behind me for whatever reason, and we're doggy style. And we're doggy style. I control the tempo.
Behind you.
You don't control the tempo.
Style.
Yeah. You got your little bent at the knees. You got the Timbs on. Imagine this. You're standing at the foot of the bed. She's on all fours. She's behind you.
I do just want to pause.
I mean, you're pulling her back. So you're not. I'm controlled because I am riding your dick. I'm literally riding your dick standing up.
How are you standing bent knees with hands behind your back? If you
just imagine you you pull me back.
No, this shit just sounds. It just sounds too complicated. You know how like people draw. Listen, what I'm gonna tell you. I'm person. I'm gonna need you like draw a diagram.
Oh my God.
Like I promise you, like I'm like what? How am I? And then for some reason, every guy in your example has on Timbs. What if I got on Nikes that day? All I'm saying is,
but you ain't in control at all. Because you done slip and fell and bust your lip open.
Yo, this is too much. I don't know.
You gotta get the non-slip.
You just slipped and bust your head.
Bust your lip open.
Get the non-slip.
You see how complicated that is, though? Like, that whole concept is very complicated to me. And I'll tell you why.
Really
and I'll even change. And I'll even change the topic. And I'm gonna try to change it on purpose. Because what the fuck do all that got to do with sex in real life? Like, what the fuck they got to do with relationship? The fuck they got to do with if I love you? What the fuck like that? Just sound like that's too much going on there for me. But it's just me. Like, you got some people that really want to get into that shit, and I'm willing to try anything. But I feel like, you could take any situation in life and make it super complicated. And be like, yo, I'm how you from the wall. You go hang glide in. Okay, once you hang glide, I'm going to bop you off the trampoline. And once you pop up in the air, I'm going to buck it. It's like, yo, yeah, we could. But at the same time, I feel like I don't need all of that. I mean, and for me, half of it is talking shit because half of it is because my dick game is pretty good. The other half of it is, for me, I've never really had a problem where a girl was like, you know what, this would be better with a trampoline. This would be better if I was completely submissively tied up with chains and then you came with some chains. But I've never had a complaint. And maybe, you know, and this is just me and my biasness, but maybe some people need that kind of stuff. Like, maybe if your stroke ain't that well, if you was tied up with your hand behind your back, with your stem zone face down, maybe that would make it better. But I happen to be okay in just normal sex. Like, I've not failed. So it's like, for me, I don't get it. I don't understand. But I get that there are people that do that kind of stuff. But I think that's a whole nother level. Like, that's a whole nother level of sex once you get there. Because it's like, that ain't got nothing to do with just dick and pussy. I thought the point was to get dick and pussy. Once dick get in pussy, that's it, right? No, it's more than that.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
So that's all I'm saying.
Do you play with the clit while your dick is in the pussy?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm very...
Hotline. Wait a minute.
But don't it? Wait, this got weird. She's like, well, in that case,
this is
so I think we should pause and play a song and come back. Let's take 5 minutes and play a song.
Everybody just got to cool off. Let's just cool off.
Okay, yeah. Can we take a song break?
Yeah.
No? Yeah, let's change this. I can go to the bathroom.
Somebody would like to know what the topic of this show is.
Exactly. What was that?
I don't know.
Sound like somebody's playing the piano right quick.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a song. If we can, just grab one of my joints if possible. My name is Damo. They want to know what the show is about. I agree. It kind of went left. This is the Damo Show. I am Damo. The show is about sexual expectations within relationships. That's what you're listening to. I don't know if you can cue the song up, but I just want to, play a song. We can kind of regroup, and hopefully get some callers online, and just get some people that we could talk to and just kind of, get it back to that, the true topic. You know how it goes. When you start talking about sexual things and expectations and fantasies, shit can get very weird. But I kind of want to keep it on topic if possible.
Keep it on topic if you keep putting your views on everybody.
I mean, but, this is my show. You don't like a hiccup?
The show will be over. The show will be over if I hang up. You'll be talking to yourself. You and Jay Will be talking to each other.
Hey, we do this all day, baby. We do this all day. This is nothing. It's nothing.
I know.
No. Correction, we don't talk about sex to each other all day. I just want to throw that out there.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm with you. Yeah.
We don't
Definitely
do that.
not a sexual conversation. Definitely not a sexual conversation.
All right. 805 830
805
8320
8320. I said 805 830 8320. Call up, people. Need some comments.
Press one.
Press one once you call. Yeah, press one.
Shout out to Lady C. I see you, hey. All right.
Word, say, yeah. Word, yeah. Say, yo. I know it's been a minute since I've been in it, but I ain't seen you in a while since you went all independent. We used to rock each other's #1 pendant, looking at love like sky's the limit, long as we was up in it. Together we spend it seconds and minutes, turning to hours. Fucking we shower for about an hour and back again. Laughing again, passion begins, sending us back to the place where we asking questions again. Like what you trying to do? You trying to marry me? You trying to build a future, do the whole family thing? I would probably say no, when you probably get mad at me, sparking the argument that departed the two lovers to be happily ever after. If we could let it breathe, a foundation is something that happens so naturally. And now that we done seen you, did you and I did meet, would you possibly have a problem we considering? Cause when it's real, that say, cause when it's real, that say, when it's real, that word. off, I left your ass at that comedy show. You fucked around and hit it off with the comedian. You cut me off immediate, I'm feeling like an idiot. Oh, breaking up the bitch and yeah, I got some new hoes. I swear I can return them like some enterprise rentals. We play the market like Nintendo. Separate teams, using sex as a sword to cut away at all the feelings. So what you trying to say? You trying to marry me? You trying to build a future, do the whole family thing? I should probably say yes, knowing that that's the recipe. Tired of watching your ass consistently get the best of me. They say if love comes back, then let it be. Cause the foundation is something that happens so naturally. So now that you done seen, you did you and I did me. Quit acting like your ass and already reconsidered me. Cause when it's real, that say, cause when it's real, that say when it's real, that work, yeah. I say it may not come back to you. I say it may not come back to you. Don't let it go. One time for the folks trying to get it right. Two times for the niggas coming home at night. Three times for the lady on the grind, keeping your man on your toes and standing right by his side. Hey, one time for the folks trying to get it right. Two times for the niggas coming home at night. Three times for the ladies on the grind, keeping your man on your toes and standing right by his side. Hey, cause when it's real, that say when it's real, that know what I'm talking about? That it's real, that work, yeah. I say it may come back to you. I say it may not come back to you. Don't let it go. Nah.
Yo. We back, Mr. Crush. Hello? Are we good? Welcome to the Damo Show. We are back off the break. Sorry about that little uncomfortable pause, but I don't understand if we're back or not. I'm still learning. We have been talking about sexual expectations of men and women in relationships, and just trying to kind of round that up. We haven't had too many calls, so what's been happening is we just kind of got off on the whole sexual thing. So I kind of want to flip it though. I kind of want to flip it real quick just to kind of tighten up what's been happening tonight. Once again, welcome. Thank you for the people that's been listening. Once again, my name is Damo. This is the Damo Show. Please call me part of the discussion, because if not, you are literally just hearing friends talk shit with each other. So the next topic, though, something that me and my boy was talking about, it still has nothing to do with sex, because today is apparently the sex night, but is drunk sex better than regular sex? It's just a topic of discussion, because people. If you know me, you've known that I've been known to grace a few bottles myself, and you know how it is. Once you got a couple bottles, you get to calling your phone, and you end up over somebody's house on some drunk shit, and and then sometimes you have the greatest times of your life just simply through that. But then when it comes to I'm in love with this person, there's a connection with this person, and you have wonderful sex that way too, even if you're married or not. But it's just, I guess that's really what the question was. It was, and it was a question posed to me by Mr. J. Willer. If drunk sex is better than regular sex. So we're gonna I'm gonna get him back on the phone, and we're gonna get LaCrush back, and we're gonna see what's up. So, I say, Mr. J. Willer, what you got to say? See what you got to say about it.
Sex.
I don't know which one to say. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hello?
Yeah, okay, I hear you.
Did you hear that whole soliloquy that was so eloquently said by Mr. Damo?
Yes.
How do you feel about sex under the influence? Is it a yay? Is it a nay?
It depends.
It depends. Okay.
It depends on the drunk. All guys don't know how to perform under the influence.
Okay. Now,
they get
just going off of that, I was gonna go that route as well, because it kind of depends on what kind of under the influence we're talking about here. If you're like sloppy, totally sloppy, as like incoherent, then yeah, it may not work out. But if we both slightly buzzed and we're both in our right mind state, then I can see things going the right way. And that's pretty much my answer.
That's you letting go of your limitations, and you have an excuse because I'm drunk. So the stuff that she wouldn't do when she was sober, like I don't suck dick. She get drunk. Next thing you know, she's gagging on your shit. So, I mean, that's what it helps with.
But honestly,
like you said, it depends on how drunk and under the influence.
I think that's women. Period. If you talk to a woman in an open forum about that situation, and then we get it behind closed doors, I promise you, 10 times out of 10, the situation changes.
It's not her fault.
That's just what I've.
It's your fault.
No, not really. Honestly, I feel like females don't want to be seen as a certain way in public, but in private,
it's your
they'll
fault.
do.
That's what y'all want. Y'all can't accept a woman being sexual. I can't.
You know, when you say y'all, that's such a broad statement. Y'all includes everybody.
Y'all. You said women. Right, so y'all. Y'all men.
Damn. Y'all. What I was going to say
if I can speak, let me, I'll change it because she got mad. You just made it the man-woman thing. I just think that sex under the influence depends on the level of under the influence that you guys are at. Because it's cool when you're both slightly buzzed, but don't get drunk and then headbutt me, because then I'm going to have a swollen forehead and my nose going to be bleeding, and now we're not having sex no more. Ain't no more sex.
Like that, though. Some guys like that. Some girls like that.
All right, but we ain't talking about them two weirdos that want to get headbutted. Let them two niggas headbutt each other. I'm not worried about them two.
Don't headbutt. Listen, that'll be the last time you headbutt. I promise you.
They grab it. Yeah. BDSM. Like to get.
Nah, you gonna headbutt me, and you gonna be headbutting your ass outside my house.
But it's cold.
Ain't no headbutting. Nah, I'm just saying, man. It's certain things, there's certain ways, things I do, but I already told you earlier, certain shit I'm just not doing. I don't give a shit. But as far as sex under the influence, to me, it's the best. Shouldn't be the best, but it's just true. Like I said, I've been known to grace a few bottles in my life. But for me, it helps. I'll tell you the good reason and the bad reason. We all know the bad reason. Let's start with that one. The bad reason is drunk sex makes you have sex with anybody, period. Female, I'm a guy. Keep it there. Pause, whatever. The point is I can have sex with all the chicks that I don't think are sexy. Whatever. All the chicks that don't turn me on, I'll just say that for the sake of saying it. The other part that's great about drunk sex is, like you said, no inhibitions. It's cool. You throw all that shit out the window, and then people get comfortable with each other, man. And I think when you are meeting somebody new, everybody's insecure. Everybody's uncomfortable. I mean, I'm sharing my body with you. You know, it can get real deep when it comes to that. Like, I know in 2015, everything is so, whatever, eat the booty like groceries. I'm something they're gonna block, and he was eating my pussy. Yeah, I feel that, right? Because that's just the world we live in right now. But it's still the same thing. I mean, it's still a connection. At some point, it's still a sexual connection. You have two human bodies sharing. So alcohol can help. It can definitely help. And being that if you have enough of the alcohol or weed or whatever, it can make it amazing. And then with this person who you uncomfortable with, and mind you, some people you ain't even comfortable with to have a conversation with them. There's people walking down the street that he walk close to you like, nigga, back up. Whoa, nigga, back up. But if y'all was both drunk, it's like, yeah, back up. Yeah, back up over here on me. You know, it's that kind of thing. So I think it's kind of cool, man. It takes all of that out. And, you know, some of the coolest things I've had is girlfriends who, me and her would straight get drunk together and fuck shit out each other. I thought that was amazing. Once again, you ain't got to waste time on all the feathers and tying niggas up and all that. I don't care. We drunk. Let's go.
Okay. So, well, you got a person with their hand up who wants to call in.
Yes, let them call, please. Whoever calls in. What's up? Let's go.
Hello?
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 Yeah, what's up? We hear you.
Oh, nothing. I was just listening and enjoying.
You're supposed to do an intro. Excuse me. Welcome to the Damo Show. Thank you for calling.
Welcome. Honestly, wait a minute. Let me just, in the sake of me, I had just took the bite of that turkey sandwich right then, so I was like, that's really what was happening. Just being honest. Like, I took the bite right when she said hello. Like, damn it. Like, anywho, hey, welcome to the Damo Show. I'm Damo. Who's calling?
This is Lady C from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Hey, Miss Lady C from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay, Miss Lady C.
Hello.
How are you?
What do you have to say? You have the floor, Miss Lady. What's up?
Oh, well, I'm trying to catch the whole topic. I caught bits and pieces of it. You know, he was talking about drunk sex is the best sex, and I have an argument with that because if you really want to enjoy it, you should not be drunk. That's the alcohol leading you on. If you have somebody you want to be with, then you want to be with them. You should enjoy them without the alcohol.
Right, because you don't remember what happened the next day.
Well, what if you're with the person that you already want to be with and y'all both drunk?
We're going to sleep because I want to enjoy it. I want to know what I enjoy.
You want to know what you enjoy. No, I get you.
Now, when we say drunk, we're not talking about drunk to the point that you're incoherent and then you're just thrown all over the place. We're just talking about under the influence. So you might have a slight buzz. You can still understand fully what's happening, but, you just are both feeling nice.
Well, we both feel nice once we get together, whether there's alcohol or not, if it's somebody I want to be with. The idea that they come and makes me happy, and I get more from that.
He's my stimulant, right, Lady C?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need that. I mean, knowing that he's coming, I'm ready for him then.
Yeah, because he's my high. I know what you're talking about, Lady C. They don't know.
Well, no. I agree with what you're saying. I mean, obviously, if you want it, you want it. But what I'm saying is, I don't want to get all personal, but I'm saying you got a man, you got somebody, your boyfriend. Okay, fuck it. I ain't got to get in your business. Here we go. You have had a man in the past at some point, or might now.
Several times.
That y'all, right, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to get in your business, that's for real, I'm not. But in general, you've had a guy who, like, you both had a night at the town, probably had a couple alcoholic drinks, and when you went home, it was like, we can just get down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I already like you, I already know you, we already did it, I know what it feels like. I want you, you already want me. We passed that. So you add in a couple cocktails, a couple margaritas. What's up? No?
No.
No, okay. I see who I will not be taking out to get drinks. I see who I will not.
He said,
wait.
It said, name your woman crazy. And she said, drunk, you can like who you normally don't.
Well, see, I'm at the age, I'm 55 and to make 56. I've had sex with people that I enjoy having sex with, and I didn't need alcohol. Alcohol is a relaxer, true, but to me, you want to enjoy the exploration from point A to point B, C, D, E, and F, and enjoy every section and every minute of it. I don't want to have nothing else in. I want to be enhanced by him and him enhanced by me.
Okay, got you. But I can understand that, and I don't want to put age in it, though that's the go-to. I don't want to do that. But when you was 25, you was 35, you was out kicking it, and your man was 25, y'all was like, yo, let's get this bottle. Nothing? You still like, nope, no liquor?
I got married at 17. I didn't hang out at clubs.
Damn it, you don't count.
Damn, you was married at 17?
I got married at 17.
How did you do that? Is that legal?
Yes, it's legal.
I was just trying to get my high school diploma at 17.
You know what I'm saying? I still was trying to get on the basketball team. I couldn't get it. I failed.
I was trying to get my first summer job at 17. Like,
at 17, I had 4 summer jobs. So
I mean, when I was 17, all the shit I was trying to do had nothing to do with getting married. Damn, you was married at 17?
Yeah, when I was 17, I was trying to get people drunk. I'm sorry. Sorry, Lord. Sorry, Lord.
When I was 17, I was trying to get older niggas to buy me liquor so I could get the girls drunk.
Okay, wow, at 17, nobody could get me drunk. My daddy let us drink at home. I never got drunk enough to give up what I didn't want to give up. So, see, liquor is not big. It doesn't affect me like that.
Right
okay,
there.
so
you say your daddy. A lot of us don't grow up with dads. That's another story. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I grew up with mom and dad.
Well, okay, but you got to understand, you was the only person fighting the power. You got to get that. Like you like Wonder Woman over here. Like, you 17 and married. Like, no, I won't get drunk. No, I won't have kids. Yeah, like, ain't nobody on that. Like, you, yes.
I won't have what?
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I won't have what?
You was fighting. You was
it's
fighting
not
the
that
power.
I won't get drunk. Alcohol did not get me that far drunk. I sat in the car at
you
a
are the only woman
party.
I know. You are the only woman I know that at 17, alcohol would not get drunk. I promise you, the only one ever. Like, walking around, the only one. So you was already born with the Wonder Woman stamped on your chest.
No, that would interfere. They would be caught on the W and not the nipples.
What then? Did I say that? I said one. Whatever. The point is
okay. So
you're the only person, man.
I'm guessing you're not a big drinker. You're not a big drinker. Then.
Apparently, she don't have to drink because she doesn't do nothing. So
I'm not a big drinker. I drink Bacardi 151 straight when I decide to drink.
Wow.
So you're a big drinker then.
I get
I decide to drink, yes, but it doesn't affect me like that.
Of course.
Okay.
So that makes sense. That makes sense to you. Okay. So drunk sex don't matter to you because you can outdrink every guy you was messing with ever anyway. Your husband involved. Okay.
Pretty much.
I got it. So you don't count. Damn it. Put all 99% of everybody else walking around. We all get drunk from alcohol. So I don't really, for you can suck down all of it. It don't matter. Rubbing alcohol, ethanol, gasoline, it don't matter for you. You don't count. Okay, so maybe this don't apply to you. Fine. For you, it's all about the connection sexually, and hopefully the connection is amazing. I'm with you, baby. High five. I got you.
That sound whack.
Mind you, I would never take you to get drinks because you would drink me under the table, and I can't do it. Can't do it. I've been spent $137,000 trying to get you drunk, and I ain't. I'm not gonna
me
do
under
that.
somebody else's table. I'll be all under somebody else's table.
She said Bacardi 151. She like, give me a fifth and give me a straw. What's up? What you gonna drink?
You see?
The straw would melt it. You can't use a straw. It melts plastic.
That's not. Pass me some milk. Pass me some milk, and let me just.
Lord, how the hell? The Carla is the most drinkingest woman on the planet. That's what. How do you? Wow. Okay.
She's from New Orleans. That's why. That's all they do is party in New Orleans. That's what they do.
So.
Oh, that's a New Orleans thing.
Can I ask a question?
I didn't grow up down here. I grew up north in Detroit.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
What's the question?
Multiples? Yay or nay?
Multiple?
As in an orgy?
Multiples, whatever. Orgy, threesome, foursome,
no, wait.
parties.
You got to understand, I was thinking multiple drinks. I'm like, yes, please.
Oh, boy.
I was like, yes, I'll take more than one drink, sure. I mean, multiple what? Multiple, Bacardi, yeah, and Smirnoff, sure.
Well, okay,
multiple.
Since we all stuttered, so I'm just going to say that I've never personally had an experience when it was multiple. So I can't. I would like to. I think it would be fun. I just personally never had one, so I can't even lie about this situation.
Dave. Liqueur. Multiples.
I've been known to grace a couple multiple situations.
Okay, Dave. That's my dog. That's my dog.
I don't know. I try not to, I don't. It's not like I'm bragging. I'm just saying, because I tell you, but that's kind of what I was saying earlier. Like the way I am, if there's alcohol involved, except with the lady from not her, other than her, but if it's alcohol involved, I'm pretty much okay, with whatever. I just be wanting to get it, get down. So like, people be playing around, and I don't deal with that. It's like, let's go, let's get it started. So once alcohol is involved, yeah, I've been in some situations, definitely.
That's the only way you can do multiples. You have to be under the influence.
Yeah, because I think too much. I'm too much of a nerd. I be sitting in the room like, how is two people gonna really fit on that bed? Like, that don't even make, like, I mean, if you add a person on top, ain't the bed gonna break? I mean, look at the pillow. Like, that don't even, I be breaking shit down too much.
Wow.
I'm just saying, that's really what my brain is like, okay, all five of them. This is the thing. Like, smell. Yeah, but that be my problem. But that's what I'm always trying to say. She said it earlier. She said that with me, I'm too much of a nerd. So, like I tell you, when you do anything that don't got to do with sex, I'm like, why? Why would this happen? What is this process? If we go through this process, how does this process lead to sex? I don't understand. That's really what I'm thinking in my head. And if I get some drinks, I'm like, fuck it, turn it up. What? It don't matter. Just so,
okay.
Yeah. But, okay, so let me see. Lady C, is it, right? You still there?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you, the one that does not, apparently you can drink everybody on the table, so that whole thought of me coming through with a bottle is, fuck that. What are your sexual expectations? Because you said you're 55, so that's even a different expectation because at your age now, you're at a different age than me, I'm 22, so, in my head, what? I can't be 22?
I'm 17.
What? I'm saying I'm 22. I'm 22. So, at 22, my sexual expectations are different. But as a woman who's 55, what are your expectations for men sexually? That's interesting, actually. Because we all eventually meet.
Are?
Yeah.
Be attentive. I like good foreplay.
Okay.
I get multiple orgasms, and I do better with penetration than just oral. So that's
okay.
Okay. And
Word.
just enjoy each other.
Okay. Are you a person that likes the whole fantasy thing and role playing and props and the whole, whatever the hell she was talking about earlier, but tying up and bent over with a tim up and then the hand behind and then the hair put do you need all of that or no? Or?
It's a possibility. Depends on my mood.
Exactly.
I mean, if it's a person that I don't have no hang-ups on, we might try a little bit of everything, as long as there's agreement. And there is what they call a safety word. If you get to a point that you're not enjoying and you say that and it's done, it's done. I mean, if you
that's
really
for real.
explore,
So people really do that. People for real be like pineapples. That's what's up. I didn't know that. I've never had a safety. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, because saying stop does not count because sometimes you're saying don't stop, and they think you're saying don't stop, but you're saying stop, so you give a safety word. Fruit Loops.
Damn, I wish, you know what, I need, real quick. I hate to cut you off, but I wish you would attest for a lot of brothers who've been raping chicks, and they'd be like, no, but she said don't stop. And he's like, stop. I wish, if you were there, you would have broke that down. But yeah, anyway, so what's your word? Like, what's your word? That's like, okay, this is too much. Don't pull out a wrench. I mean, because some niggas like, yo, I got the tool box. We can go pick a tool. What is it?
My word
What's
is
your
crochet.
word? Crochet? Yeah, that's a hell of a word. That's real. Because if I'm fucking and she's like, crochet. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Something that's going to take their mind off of totally what they do, and they know, hey, wait, she's saying that means stop that shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, because for you to think of the word crochet, that's a hell of a word to think of.
Well, maybe, okay, honestly, I'm kind of taken aback from this conversation because now I'm feeling like I'm just a total rookie. Like, I've never had to use a safety word, so maybe I'm not doing it right. Wait a minute.
I've never.
Let me know if I'm doing something
wrong
bro.
Here.
Yeah,
I asked her.
Well, Dave, we already know.
Well, I mean, I'm only 22, and he's only 17. So
I'm 17.
That's
I never
what it
went
is.
that far.
But guys don't want to do that.
Somewhere when you get with somebody that's not drunk, you may have to use it.
I wasn't going to go there, Lady C. I was going to say that's what happens when you cut out the middleman and all you want to do is bend over, fuck me, and then roll over and go to sleep. Like, that's all you want to do. You say you don't want the fantasy. You don't want all that extra shit. That comes with extra shit. We gotta talk about this.
Tell me on
when
that
do
now
we talk
because she
about
brought up
this
the
and all
word
you gonna
crochet.
do is bend over and fuck 'em?
Don't try to sell me on it because crochet sound cool. She like, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Like, nah. I'm not going. You're not gonna tie a nigga up to where I scream crochet. Like, it's fucking weird. I'm not gonna do it.
Well, if his safety word is baseball or something, she know he ain't saying baseball for being
hilarious.
You know.
You say baseball, I'm gonna say teabag.
Your words are funny. They are the most random words.
I think we do a word association. He say baseball, I'm gonna say teabag.
So okay, so ladies, so you have those words. But LeCurse, you have a word though? Like you've actually done that to where you like I need a word to let you know that this is too much?
Oh my God.
Right. What do you say? Oh my God. What? You have a word too, Curse? You got a word?
Sometimes.
Oh, sometimes. Okay. That's because you ain't got no damn words. You're like, whatever. Lord. Throw everything on me. Burn me up. Fuck it.
Oh, God.
She's like, fuck it.
Father God.
You know what I'm saying? Throw sugar on me and bake me. Bake me.
You said using the safe word, freakiness just turned real. I'm with you, Fat Kid. It just got real up in here.
I've never heard of. Well, okay, obviously I've heard of a safe word, but I've never been, you know, and maybe that's me, you know, I've never really dealt with it, though.
Key is a mess.
Really
she said she drinking, say crochet, she looking for the needle and yarn in her head.
Yeah, see, I was out of the room, but now I'm coming. Apparently now I need to come to the damn chat.
Right, she's back now. She's back now.
See, now you on some other stuff. See, what is this? Your fantasy? You trying to raid me, G? What the fuck?
She said she had one syllable word. That's too much.
Nah, man, I can't do this, man. I can't do this. Anywho,
you be talking all kind of smack when the stroke's good. You saying all types of words. I don't know. Vocabulary.
All right. I just know that I've never. I mean, for me, you know, I'm not the word guy. I haven't had that. That's crazy, and it's weird because like I be trying to keep the shit sane, but you be just slipping it right back into this. God damn it, okay.
Let me ask you a question. One last question. What are your
Let's get it in and get it out. What's up? What is my what?
What are your sexual expectations?
My sexual expectations?
Is that really the extent of Dane? Just bend over, show me the booty?
No. That's a whole lot of fuckery. I'm just joking. If I tell you though, it's going to change the dynamic of the conversation because it's going to be too real.
Okay.
Do you want to know?
That's whack.
Do you want to know?
Go ahead. I asked you.
Why is it whack? Why is it whack? Because the nigga don't want to be tied up. Like, damn. Because I want to use both of my hands. I'm whack. Like, no. There's nothing whack about that. I'll tell you what my expectations is. And I won't even call it an expectation, but I'm going to tell you what I'm looking for and something that's hard to find. What I'm looking for and something I've had before, which is why I can speak on it. I was honestly just telling a girl yesterday. I was like, what I'm looking for in sex, for real, like the real shit, like when it comes down to it, for real, I'm looking for that connection. And that connection sometimes is hard to find. And so what we find ourselves doing is compensating for the fact that there's no connection. So, and this is just me in my opinion. I could be wrong, but this is just my opinion. It's coming from Dan. What happens with me is that I have a connection with a person that's so great that it doesn't take all of those things because we already know each other and we know what it is. Oh, okay. And it's hard to find within people. And so what I've literally, and this is just the dead honest truth, what I found myself doing, ever since I stopped dealing with the person I had the connection with, I found myself compensating for the fact that I'm not sexually connected to the people that I'm having sex with. So what happens is it takes us to get drunk. It takes us to go through a fantasy. It takes us to talk shit on the phone. It takes us to do all of this shit. But I've literally connected with a person to where I was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow, yo, let's fuck, period. Because me and you have something that we get, and it's between us. And, like, the world don't know. fuck the fantasy, fuck everything that it looks like, fuck the R&B song in the back. It's really just me and you connect. And what I wish people could do, I'm preaching right now, God damn it. What I wish people could do is I wish instead of just fucking everybody and then compensating and then being drunk and using feathers and shit, I wish we could just literally find the person that we connect with sexually. The same way I wish we could find that person that we connect with, for love, for family, for foundation, for all of the things that are really important in life. I really wish we could connect with people. And that's the part that's lacking from the sex. So everybody's talking about sit on my face and bend it over and smack it, bop it down, smack my ass, pull my hair, and it's like, that's cool. But you're not married to this person. You're not, we ain't got no family with this person. There's no foundation with this person. There's no love with this person. It's really just that fake-ass fantasy. So at the end of the day, once the fantasy is over, it's over. It's like the end of the movie. Oh, that was great, but it's over. All right, the real life is now. And that's what I want in sex. Now, whether that happens, hell no, it don't happen. A couple people, maybe. But everybody else is the fake shit. So for me, because I'm looking for the fake shit, I'm looking for the real shit, fine. Anywho, I'm done.
It honestly sounds that you looking for love through sex and not just sex. That's what it kind of sounds like. You talking about some fifth dimension, upper top notch level type of shit, and that's kind of surpasses just the conversation of just sex, Mr. Damo.
So he want to make love.
You are correct, my friend, and not love through sex, but connection between people, which ultimately leads to love, which ultimately leads to family, which ultimately leads to why the fuck we own this goddamn planet. Fuck the leather straps.
That's whack.
Goddamn leather straps, man. Okay. You threw me off. I had a real good
He just took that just too far.
He threw me off with the leather straps.
Fuck the leather straps. How dare you?
But, I don't know. It kind of seems like you're, I'm not going to say you, but that's a valid thought that happens a lot. So I can't even say anything bad about that. But if you just talk about expectations through sex, so that's
oh, you mean expectations on fucked up ass relationships? Yeah, sure. All right, whatever. Go ahead.
But what exactly is a relationship? A relationship could be you knowing your neighbor. So you say hi. That's a relationship. You can have sex with your neighbor. That doesn't mean you're trying to marry your neighbor.
Yeah, that's kind of my point.
He went all the way to the left for no reason. So he looking for love.
You know what I mean?
He want to make love.
I understand what he's saying because he's talking about a deeper connection. But if you having sex to find a deeper connection, that might you might end up in a bad place. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, to each their own. We all do certain things, and we all do different things for different reasons. That could just be no reason.
But I just want to talk about
that.
So
would you stop having sex until you find that connection thing?
You said, would I stop having sex? Wait, what?
Until you find that connection.
Oh, no, not at all. In the meantime, I'm going to just be drunk as hell and fuck everybody. What's up? But until, I find that connection. And it's not because it's some shit I made up. It's because I've experienced it. And for me, I think that's what fucked me up. I experienced the shit too young in life. I remember I was 22. And when I was 22, I remember all of my friends was like, yo, we in the club. My bad. This might be loud. Sorry. Make another drink. Goddamn. So, but when I was 22, because obviously I'm only 25 now. So when I was 22, all of my friends was like, yo, we out here fucking these bitches, and you know what I'm saying, we going to the club and blah, 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 blah. I had fucked around and met a person who I had a really, really long, strong sexual connection with, and I dated this woman for a lot of years. Hope she ain't listening, because she's going to be like, oh, yeah, shut up. But the point is, I had met a woman who me and her, had this connection that was, off the chain. And if I was in my right mind, I probably would have did something deeper than that. I get married or whatever. But I'm 22 though. This is stupid. What guy gets married at 22? Apparently Lady C does. But for me, I was like, you know, I'm only 22. Like, I ain't ready. This is dumb. But it's like I had this connection with this person. And so, like, it changed the course of everything else because I ended up dating a girl for like 4 or 5 years. And, you know, I became part of her family and all kind of stuff. And then, you know, eventually we broke up or whatever. But it was like, man, I just let some shit go. That was crazy. So now when I'm in the club and some girl's like, hey, look at my butt. And I'm like, yeah, your butt. Mm-hmm, right. Yeah. Damn.
It sounds like she put it on you and you got open, bruh.
I mean, if you wanna make it that simplified, then sure. But it's not that simple. I'm telling you something that actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that sounds cool to be like, yeah, she threw it on me and I was whipped. Yeah, whatever. That's what, you know, that sounds good on TV. But like in real life, it's like I experienced another part that was like, yeah, I'm too young to experience what this is. This is dope. I'm just not ready for this. And so everything else after that kind of seems like, damn, this is crazy. So niggas really be on this stupid shit. Damn. And so it kind of fucked my head up. So I was like, so for everybody else, you just get drunk sex. High five. Boom. I get drunk. We fuck. Yeah, whatever.
So
until
there's
I
no
find something like that.
Sex with you.
I didn't hear you. What was that? My bad.
There's no satisfaction with sex for you to. Technically, you're not satisfied.
I'm not satisfied because I'm already a nerd, and then I'm a nerd that experienced something way too early in life. So the rest of it is kind of like, sex. Like I told you before, hard dick, wet pussy, we get it, couple pumps, she tired, I'm tired, we sweating, she comes, I come, great. Good night.
Okay. Let's move on.
Well, that's just me.
What about you, Jay Willa?
What about me?
She's different.
What's your sexual expectation?
My sexual expectations. I mean, that's such a vague topic. I mean, can we narrow it down a little bit? Just a little bit.
Okay.
Come on, son, really?
What do you
like, really, you just acted like we was in court and the judge asked you, did you kill her? And you like, I'm glad you asked me that, judge.
I mean, like I said, I'm only 17, so we talk about sexual expectations.
Oh, okay, right.
All right, I can't do y'all. I'm hanging up. I can't do y'all. Y'all doing too much.
Hey, man, you got to give props to the man. He ain't even a grown man yet. He does not know.
All right. Let's move. I don't know. This right here I can't do. Like, y'all bring up the topic. This is supposed to be the show topic, but y'all can't answer the question. This is some...
I answered the question. I just answered the way that people don't want to.
You didn't answer the question. You said you was looking for love, according to your answer. You still
didn't
say what you wanted sexual.
I
didn't say I was looking for love.
You said my sexual expectation. That can go anyway. I can say,
just pick one way to answer it. It's not that serious.
All right. Jay Willer's sexual expectations. I expect to be fully satisfied. I expect to reach a level that, you know, pleases me and at the same time pleases you. And then, you know, hope to do it again. That's sexual expectations right there.
Here we go. We got somewhere with that.
You know, and
not for what you said, Jay. What she said. Like, we got somewhere. Like, I guess. I mean, is that what you want to hear? You want to hear guys say?
I just want to hear an answer. I don't want you to throw
satisfaction through sex.
I don't want you to throw a question to the question. Answer the damn question.
But I mean, but come on, man. I think that answer is pretty obvious, though. I think everybody wants to enjoy sex. Period.
Okay, well that's the answer he came up with. I can't fight him off of that. That's his answer.
That's why I say it's kind of vague. Now, if we narrow it down, then you might get a better answer. But
narrow it down.
I mean, I can't ask my question and then answer my question.
Why not? That's the question. That's the nice topic. This came out of the mind of Damo.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Damo, how about we narrow the question? What's a better question we could ask?
Okay, who's better at sex, men or women?
Well, I'm a man, so I've never had sex with a man, so I would say women. Damn it, women.
High five. If I can high five you, women. I can't high five him. I can't high five him, but he.
Damn it, cause,
I think. Oh shit! I don't know. I'll give you both. I think men give a better performance, but I think. Damn, this is tough. Because I actually think if you got the right woman.
I know. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm a man. We all know that. That's given. I've had sex with a woman. That's also given. I've been let down so many times off of the expectations of the next woman because of what was said, what I saw. So I've put my expectations on them, and sometimes you fall through, not fall through, but you fall short, and with that, the next person is left disappointed.
The reason I'm gonna say, I agree with you, and I was gonna say that. I was gonna say I've had some women who perform like A+ type shit. But, like, it's kind of what Chris Rock said, and he said it the best. He was like, men give you everything because we don't know if we're going to get that opportunity again. So we're going to be like, flip over, back up, take it down, give me that, put it here, what's my name, on the wall, on the floor, on the couch, on the bed, put the leg up, take it back, because we don't know, you know what I'm saying, if we don't ever get that opportunity again. So we be trying to, like, go for gold every time. Now, obviously, if it keeps coming back, you're going to see this, oh, this nigga don't perform like this every time. Hell no, because we didn't know it was going to happen again. So we try to go in as much as we can. But when women have this thing where, like, they're like, I'm cute, I'm sexy, I lay down and put my legs up, and you're like, okay, I feel you, but, you don't feel like you should pump, move, groove, shake it, nothing, just me. It's just me. And so, like, it kind of sucks. But I have
You've been with some sad women. You've been with some sad women if that's all they did. You've never really experienced sex then. If that's all they did was lay there and told you to do all the work, you had the wrong woman.
Well, no. I just said I have had women, though, who have done some phenomenal shit. Like I told you, I connected with the first chick not the first chick I ever slept, but, I connected with one of the chicks I slept with that was on a whole nother level. And once I got there, that shit was crazy because I was like, don't nobody else do this right here, though. Like what you just did, it was like I wanted to, like, write her out a certificate and give her, like, a pendant and be like, okay, what you just did, like, nobody does this. All the other women literally just lay there. And
see,
legit,
apparently,
no matter,
because you're not connected with them and they figure it's just sex, they just lay there. They think they're silly.
No.
And you missed her, and all you're doing is doing your business.
Pillow princess. I hate pillow princesses.
You hate what?
A pillow princess. A woman who feels like she looks good enough that she doesn't have to participate in the activity of sex. She could just lay there and have the sex done to her because she deserves it, and she just lay there. Like,
that's not.
What do you think this is?
Is it true?
Well, you said pretty girls?
Real princesses.
Yeah, no, that's real, and I mess with that because that's something that women don't know. Like, and this is something that's just real, and it has to be said. Women who are very beautiful and who are, super sexy. Okay, we'll make it real easy. The women that all the women think that we lust after, the Kim Kardashians, the Beyoncés, the very pretty girls. They're like, oh, she's gorgeous, she's crazy, man, it's amazing, she's beautiful. What happens is when you sleep with them, they really are just like doing nothing. Like most of the time, like they're very gorgeous, and you're happy, like, oh, I could sleep with Kim Kardashian. But then when you really do it, you're like, well, this was kind of a waste of time. I mean, yeah, it looks good, but she's all right. And so that's one thing I will say. Yeah, no, that's real. I will say that.
Well, see, you should have a conversation before you go to that point to see where they go and what they do. And if all they're going to do is lay there, then don't go there. And then you just want to know.
That's the thing. The conversation leading up to sex is always better than the sex. I repeat, the conversation leading up to sex is always better than the actual sex. You want to know why?
Apparently, it's not thorough enough for you to find out completely what she's willing to do and not to do if all she does is lay there.
Well, with that, I'll say yes and no, because if I asked you, okay, so what we're going to do, how good is your sex, you're not going to tell me it's whack. Of course you're going to tell me that your sex is good. Even if you're the worst person at sex, you're going to say your sex is good. Thusly, in my head, I'm like, okay, I know my sex is good, and she say her sex is good.
I agree.
So we're going to have this.
Ain't no person. I agree with him. What he said is that there ain't no person, there's not one person, man, woman, dog, cat, whatever, that'll be like, yeah, my sex is subpar. I'm okay. I'll give you a few minutes and then cut out because I come too quick. Yeah, I suck. I ain't going to do shit.
Okay,
you never need that person.
That's the wrong question. That's the wrong question. What is your preference in the bedroom or in the bed? Or do you like the couch? Or do you like the table? Do you bend over backwards? Do you put your foot behind the head? Do you give head jobs? Do you go down? Do you teabag? What do you do? Ask those questions.
What I'm saying
and you
is
get
that
more than just somebody laying there.
But okay, that sounds really cool, but don't nobody have them questions. Like, nobody has those questions. Like that sounds really cute. Like, I wish I could meet a chick like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Keisha. Hey, Keisha. Do you take it from the back? Do you like the couch? Do you like the bed? Do you give bed? You can't do that.
Why not? I ask those questions.
You know when you ask those questions during phone sex?
Yeah.
Everybody got time for it.
Like, see, then that's why you ain't getting that what you want.
Thank you.
So expectations. That thing that you think is so-called a waste of time, or you're not getting what you want to get, that's how you get to know somebody. Because like you said, everybody got their apprehensions. Everybody's not going to put all themselves out there. But, you know, if you listen to what they're saying, they'll tell you. Like, somebody tell you, like, if you want to get to know a person, just shut up and listen to them, because they're going to tell you everything that they've been through. They're going to tell you everything that you need to know. It's just you being a nerd and actually listening to what they have to say.
My thing
that
is,
nerdiness can actually help and benefit.
Like right now, this is the one thing I say about sex, one thing I say about relationships, I say about everything in life. Right now, we're talking about it, and it sounds really cool. You're right. Like what you said, if you were here, I would high five you and be like, yeah, that works. But I haven't had any complaints on what I do. But
you got complaints.
I always feel, and it's to the point where, like, I haven't had any complaints to the point where I feel bad for people that have had complaints. I'd be like, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Like, maybe you should tie her up. I don't know. Like, I don't know. You know?
But you have complaints about them laying there.
Complain to her? Wait, but did you complain to her?
Did you tell her move it?
Like, listen, that wasn't the best I ever had. You need to work on it.
But guys don't. But see, now you're talking about something else, because guys wouldn't complain about sex because we had sex. So ain't too many dudes gonna tell you like, yo, your sex was whack. We just like, yeah, I had sex. That's it.
Both ways.
We just won't call you again.
That's why women.
I say we just won't call you again.
Oh, it goes both ways. I don't know.
I'm just saying. No, and
I guess that's why it's a continuous circle. So, you know, pillow princess and pillow prince. I don't know.
Yeah. And that, you know, that's the bad part about it.
It's not because she's pretty. It's just because she don't know any better.
Nobody ever told you have to do more than just lay there.
If nobody ever told you, that's the same thing you say about men. Like, if nobody ever told him that his dick game was whack, then he always going to think that he Flash Brown in it. He really ain't.
Thank you. Just because he hung well, he don't know how to scope with it. It ain't
but you're right. But wait. But I agree with you there. I feel like if my sex was whack and you never told me, then fuck you. I'm right. My sex is dope. Because you never told me I was whack. And you got to understand, that's how life works. It's the same way if you're pretty and nobody never told you you was ugly, you don't think you're pretty. Or if you ugly and nobody never told you you was pretty, you don't think you're ugly. That's just how life works. Like, that's real. So, of course. If you don't tell me that my sex game is whack, then how will I know? I'm going to think I'm the shit every time I do it. And what happens is guys never tell women that. We don't never tell y'all. We don't never say, yo, your sex is terrible.
That's wrong.
We would never say that.
Can I ask one last question? Then I'm going to shut up for the rest of the night.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have
not going to shut up for it. That was cute. That was cute, though. That was cute.
Can I have sex with you so I can tell you if your sex is whack or not?
All right.
Well,
you just took it to a whole another level.
Well.
Okay, I'm going to shut up for the rest of the night, man. I got nothing else to say.
It's like, well. Now we've reached
get to the bottom line here. That's all I want to say.
Now we've gotten to the bottom line of what everything is about. I hope I got some friends and fans that listen to this. People, you hear this?
Calling from the 708.
You say what?
You got somebody calling from the 708.
Bring somebody in, man. Let's go. Come on, man. You talking 708. My number's 708. This is my people. What's up?
That's Chicago. Shout out.
All
Bring
right.
them in. That's Chicago. What's up?
They're in. You got to introduce yourself. Hello.
It don't matter. We on?
You got to introduce them. Talk to them. Ask them if they there. Yeah, they there.
Wait, just let me know if we on. Are we on?
I told you we on, yes.
Okay, word. What up? Who this is? 708. That's my hometown. Damo, what's up? Talk to me. what I'm saying?
Yep.
Guess they wasn't ready.
Nobody.
Hello?
9091. Are you there? Oh, there she goes.
Hello?
Who this is?
Hey.
Hello, hey,
Hello.
who this?
Hey, this is Shayna.
Sheena. What's up, Sheena?
Hi.
Sheena? How's it got excited? What up, baby?
Hey, well, that just got very real.
Didn't it? Didn't it get real?
Yeah, I'm over here cracking up.
I'm glad, baby. I'm glad. And this Sheena Bina, man, this is my
Doing
girl.
something right.
Oh,
You got anything to say, Miss Sheena? What's up?
You know what, this is quite interesting, but I like somebody said, I think I heard somebody say, but I would want to know, like, how do you even approach that conversation to have with somebody that the sex was whack? Like, how do you say that to somebody? Because you never want, as humans, I know for somebody like me, I would never want to hurt anyone's feelings. But like you said, if the girl was whack, you just wouldn't call her anymore. I've experienced that in my day where, okay, the dude was whack, so that just kind of ended right then and there. And I never spoke to him again, or I just, plain and simple, I never had sex with him again. But how do you approach that to somebody without hurting their feelings, without getting into a big argument, without it backlashing into something completely unnecessarily mean or evil? Because, some people don't know how to take that and they lash out. But how do you do that nicely? How do you have that conversation?
You want to know how you do that?
How?
You want to know how you do that?
Yes.
You don't have that conversation. You do exactly what you do. You do not hit them up. Because as soon as you get that
doesn't it also depend on the type of relationship you have with that person? If y'all were friends and you had sex, or not even friends, but y'all were cool, and you had sex and it wasn't good, and if that person asked you, do you lie? No. You tell them the truth.
You lie.
You lie.
No, you tell them what you didn't enjoy. Okay, when you did such and such, that really didn't turn me on.
Listen to them. Do not listen. Listen, I'm gonna keep it honest with you, and I'm gonna be real because nobody else want to be real. I'll be real. Listen, you lie. You lie so hard. You lie so fast. You lie so good that the lie becomes the truth. You lie.
No.
You say it was
he's 17. So anyway,
but then
you don't say
oh no.
You tell him he cannot
perform. Wait, let my man, everybody, come on now. Let my man, wait. Let my man finish this. Come on now. You making this point. Come on now.
Listen, you lie, and you lie with so much conviction that they think it's the truth. Because if you value the friendship, you want to keep them as friends. You don't want to lose them totally. You just know that in your heart of hearts, you're not going to have sex with them no more. Cool. That's not a lie. But if you stop being friends with someone because their sex is whack, then that means that's deeper than just a friendship. That wipes away everything. So what you do is you just say, okay, I don't want to have sex with you no more, but we still going to be cool. That's not a problem to say that. So
and that's usually how it goes with somebody that, that you it wasn't just a one-night stand, it wasn't just a stranger. If it's somebody that you know and you see often, and y'all have sex and it was whack, you don't talk about it. The general consensus is you just say, I would really rather just continue to be friends.
No. My thing is if it's a stranger, you tell their ass straight up and down that shit was whack. It was corny, it's never gonna happen again. You go your way, I go my way, we cool. You said a friend. Now, if this friend has been riding with you for quite some time now and they are your friend, I say you just tell them, yeah, it was cool, it was good, but it was just never happened again because, it was too awkward or I value the friendship. I'd rather you say that than to ruin a friendship. That's how I feel.
Has anybody ever had this conversation with somebody or even close to it?
Yeah.
It happened?
Yeah. Had the conversation?
I had a conversation, but I told him.
But I think it's better for women to do it than men.
Yeah, I told him it wasn't right.
Yeah. You just said what I was going to say. I was going to say, yeah, I had that conversation, but it would have been, like, when I had it, it was terrible, and it was bad. And she ended up like, fuck you, that's why I like you anyway. I was like, really? No, that's not what I'm doing. No, wait.
Like, how do you have that conversation without it ended like that?
Right. Yeah, and that's what happens. And so, like, but women, I have had a girl tell me that. But we ended up continuously fucking, so I didn't believe her anyway, like, just to be honest. But
Did she just want you to do more?
Nah, she was on some
She was trying to see if it got better.
But
all of my examples are dumb, but because it's always the chick that wanted me to like love her and fall in love, so she was mad because I ain't falling in love. That's really what it was. Okay. She was like, "Well, you ain't gonna be my wild husband. You ain't gonna be told fuck that. We can't do this." And I was like, "Yeah, but the sex ain't bad. Fuck out of here. The sex is dope. You fucking around." but you know, and that's what it comes down to. People don't like to get turned down, and we know that for the sake of men and women. Like men get turned down all day. We walk out like, "Hey, what's your name? How you doing?" Blah, blah. Oh, okay, cool. You know what? You ugly anyway. You know, whatever. But a woman, you turn down a woman. She's like, "I want to have sex with you," and you're like, "Yeah, no, not really." She's like, "What? What the fuck? How the fuck you gonna?" And you be like, "Whoa, I'm married. Wait, chill." She's like, "I don't care. Fuck that." It gets really crazy, and it's when you're talking to a woman, because women don't like to get turned down.
Men don't like to get turned down either.
Right. But,
men will quickly call a woman a bitch and say, "Go ahead." You know,
my type anyway.
Okay.
But men are simple, Lady C. I don't know if you was here for last week's conversation. Men are just that simple, like. So when you say certain things to them, it just rolls off their shoulders because they're simple people. Yeah,
but they still.
I learned that last week.
But they still don't like hearing no either.
Yeah,
that's true.
No,
I mean,
honestly,
like nobody likes rejection, but it's just
nobody likes rejection. But you got to be honest, men. Nobody likes rejection, but men hear rejection way more than women. Is all I'm trying to say. Like, it's not like women go out and try to meet guys on the general.
Like, did anybody else hear that conversation last
Of course,
week?
we simple.
Oh,
she didn't hear it. What was you at? Where was you at, Sheena?
For the sake of being a man, and I want pussy. Like, so. You know, y'all just hear anything. Oh, she got one eye and one leg. Can we have sex? No. Okay. Like, and y'all just go on to the next, like, because y'all just that simple. She just sleeping there. You woke up to her. Can we have sex? She's sleeping. Okay.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But, you know, men get rejection. I was thinking about that. See how good these conversations be? Real talk. Real quick, I just want to say shout out Lady C from, was it Baton Rouge? I think it was.
Yeah.
So calling in. Shout out to Sheena Bina from Chicago. What's up?
Hey.
Yeah, for calling in. Jay Willer, who has it muted. He's not listening right now. I know because I'm here with him. He's in the room literally with it muted talking to someone else, but that's okay. Shout out to LaCrush, man, and thank you for the opportunity. This is the demo show. We all listening to it, and you know, thank you for the opportunity, baby cakes. Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity. Yeah, no, we'll be good, man. I know.
Fat Kia, hope she get better. Do you not hear me?
No, I didn't hear that. What'd you say?
Fat Kia, hope she gets better.
Oh, the throat. Yeah, she said her throat. There's too many jokes there after tonight, but yes, I hope her throat gets better, Fat Kia. I hope your throat gets better. Wouldn't want any more problems with your throat.
Jokes about her throat.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, well, virtually hug me, baby. It's all right. I don't have any.
You know, the conversation that I heard, the invitation that I heard, was that serious?
Wait, what invitation?
One of the young ladies on here basically just, you know, said, okay, let's bang and see if it was whack, and I'll tell you, kind of, in the gist of that.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. I heard the same thing.
Oh, Jay's back. Jay's back, everyone. Jay's back.
I've been here.
I did hear that. That's when I chimed in, because I thought that at that point it got super real.
But no, I won't.
Okay. Me being the individual that I am, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't care how people feel about it. I just think that situation needs to happen so we can find out what's going on.
I know, right? Yes, and I'm actually curious about that. Like, will the truth
Wait a minute.
No,
wait a minute. I will not. Wait. Don't make me start screaming to stop the show. Stop it. Don't process.
I will mute your mic.
Don't, wait. No. Fuck that. I don't care. You're muted. I text everybody who called. Fuck out of here. I will not I will not be prostituted on my show.
Actually, prostitution is more like
fuck that.
What is that?
Yo, why you gotta start shit, Sheena? You know I'm gonna call you after this to be like, how you gonna
cost of funds, no money involved.
No.
Thank you, Sheena.
No, fuck that, Sheena. Don't act like I won't call you right now. You fucking know. Why would you do that? Why would you try to prostitute me?
I'm just asking.
Hey, you the one who got on here talking about your dick game is the best, and you ain't never had no complaints, and you know, so
I haven't.
our minds want to know. That's what you was asking for, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, I heard it.
Our minds want to know.
Listen.
Let's get it popping. Like, hello.
Well, hey, all I'm gonna say is if all the ladies want to behave, line up. What's up? Now, asshole shit.
Lord.
All right, don't start no video. I'm checking the address. You better be here.
Whatever. I ain't never had no complaints, and that's real shit.
All right. I'm gonna get back in here. I'm gonna tell y'all next week.
Stop laughing, Sheena.
Girl, he didn't even show up. He was fronting. He was like, the way your bell was set up, he didn't even come.
Nah, man.
Lord Jesus.
I was just asking. My bad.
And then really, Sheena, you gonna call up and start shit in the last 10 minutes of the show?
It was a reaction, but I know I wasn't the only one that heard that.
You want me? I give you a high five, girl.
I like Sheena.
Fuck out of here.
They will always high five it. High five, girl.
You got a high five for real.
Yeah, whatever to all of y'all. Anyway, you're now tuned to the Damo Show.
You know, one day we're just gonna get a bunch of girls on here and just take over your show one day. Jay Willa gonna be muted, and we just gonna take over your show.
You can't mute me. You cannot mute me. Listen, you cannot mute me, baby.
Okay, well, we can hear you. Right.
So,
hey, we should have ladies' night. That should be a theme on your show, ladies' night.
All right, so wait, we got 4 minutes. Sheena, you in Wait, hold on. We got 4 minutes. Sheena, you in Chicago. What you think about the show, man? How you been listening all night? What you think?
Actually, I came in here late. I got in here late, so I got the last 40 minutes, and I thought you guys were very interesting. Very interesting questions and answers. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, good, man. I'm happy, man. That's why I'm doing it. You know me. I just trying to talk shit and enjoy people and. Yeah. So
I think it's hilarious.
But look, we online every Wednesday. She's still trying to get me to send her pictures of me with my shirt off. But definitely you can call up, get your people to listen in, and we're just trying to, just kind of make it a thing.
I want to role play and be Captain Caveman. Captain Caveman.
See, we done. See, that's why.
Y'all need to talk offline because this is gonna go straight to the left.
You the one that kicked it off. Don't tell us we got to be offline now.
I really did, and I'm not gonna be
dragging him by his collar.
Damn.
Give it to me.
Lord, please.
He said, Lord Jesus.
Lord, just pray for my babies. Pray for my babies.
Oh, man. This is the Damo Show, ladies and gentlemen.
I look forward to next week.
Let me see.
Yes, well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad everybody listening. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Too bad y'all punk asses ain't call up because y'all some suckers. But it's all right, man.
They're probably in there. They're just muted because I was muted.
There was a 708 that wanted to call, but then he didn't press 1. He unpressed 1, so I didn't know if he wanted to be on or not. But
well, you know what? It's all good, man.
You got like 30 seconds. 6791.
The funny part is, especially if you call from Chicago, I probably know you. So it's like, don't even do that. Come on, man. I know who you are. We have 2 minutes. Honestly, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Lady C, for calling in. Thank you, Sheena, for calling in. Thank you, my nigga Jay Willa here in Brooklyn. Thank you for calling in. Yeah. Exactly. The producer, Mr. Fresh Faces, thank you for calling in. And, just everybody being a part of the Damo Show. We're going to try to blow it up and make it amazing. I wish I could end with a song, but we only got...
You ain't going to bust no freestyle, though.
Damn right. We only got a minute left. This guy. See what happens when I buy the bottle Anyway, it's been a great night, and thank you all for participating and being a part of it. It's kind of like a dream come true, because I would tell y'all real quick, my mama wanted to be a radio host. She's passed. Let's end the show sad. Whatever. The point is I appreciate you all for being a part of it, man. Real talk. Seriously.
That's what's up.
Good night.
Yeah, whatever. All right, so does this just cut off, or what happens here?
Tell me. You want me to end the show? I'll end the show.
But I thought it was over 11:30. It's technically 11:30. I mean, I talk shit for as long as they let me. You understand?
Oh, well, it's over, but it's still recorded.
All right. So we good, man. So we all still here? Sheena still there? What's up, yo?
I'm ready for that to go. I didn't know what was happening.
Okay.
All right, nah, man. Let's get off the phone. I've been sitting on this damn stool for about an hour and a half. My ass hurts.
Booty hurts.
Rub it for you. Pause, bro.
Till next week.
All right. Yeah, so next week, I will see you all next week. The Damo Show. Stop playing with us. Anyway.
Can I get a
see y'all. See? All right. So y'all have a good night.
All right.
Thank you. I'm hanging up.
Saturday.
All right, people.
Bye.
Peace.